sports. It's in the game.
Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. 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 All right now. You with me? I said, are you with me? Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time. And it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, shake it low. The new sound has been found. And yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a million. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in a million. I'm born in a million. Just don't stop. Born in a million. Born in a million. Born in a million.
It's Week 11 of the NFL, and all eyes are on the Jaguars. Rocket on quarterback. He's been sensational.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by young Matt. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, He's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long first down.
He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be taken down. First and 10. He'll look to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with ETN. A gain there of 13 yards.
Over the last couple years, Mike, we've seen the trend in the NFL is that third down has really become a passing down, but not here. Not for this team. They keep the ball on the ground. They're able to pick up a big gain, fresh set of downs.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. In motion comes Thomas. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have
Jaguars offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he continues. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covering very strong defensively. It's second down. He'll drop to throw. That's to the former Raven, Devin Duvernay. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. ETN now on first and 10. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Here's second and 2. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down. Davis going in motion. Now faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Back to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So they made it a priority here early to try to get him the ball in the first quarter, but that was their third attempt. None of them have resulted in a catch. If you got to start looking elsewhere, you don't want to.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Jaguars offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier. play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to air this out for Davis. And that is incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver. It's second down. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Davis heading in motion. To the air now on first and 10. Open man, it's Davis downfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. That's caught left side by Ingram. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third and a yard. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. Ingram able to get open, makes the catch. And the tackle is made at about the 6. Second and goal. Back to the air one more time. Now a screen set up for Etienne. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike, down here in the tight red zone.
The Jags offense and their quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Now a handoff. Etienne. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing now on first and 10. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. He locates the big tight end, DeGuara. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but With the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that is incomplete. Duvernay in motion. Up the middle, here's Etienne. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Try again, it's 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He'll try to run for it. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover,
Davis going in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. This run straight ahead for Etienne. And he'll get this up to the 44. Brian Branch in on the tackle. 3rd and 6. Davis heading in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Motion man, set right. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And another great throw right there, Mike. And when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this 1st half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him. They've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Jacksonville. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And as we move into the second half of the season, he continues to put up the big numbers. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. The outside, complete to Thomas. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll give it to Etienne. And he'll work this out to the 23. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Catch made right side by Thomas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, it's Etienne. And he's going to have that 1st down. Tackle made up around the 35.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Back to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the give, it's Etienne. Room to run at the 35. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
To the air now on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, they had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Now, Etienne. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll throw out of the gun. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He'll try and get there on the ground. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up 1st and goal.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's taken in by Thomas. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Duvernay in motion. Now, faking the give. Down the field, he's got Duvernay. And they're they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. On second down, here's ETN. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll look to throw. That is hot. What a throw. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough.
In motion comes Thomas. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That's caught! And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run. It's ETN. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. In motion comes Thomas. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's ETN. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll run it once more with ETN. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. He'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. Now, this looks like a design run, and he's going to have the first down. They'll mark him at the 29, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. From the gun, a give to Etienne. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Here's a designed run. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They'll run it here with Etienne. Down to the 4, it'll be second and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.